Здравейте отново, мои млади падони. Играта реши супер произволно да крашне. Влязох в Solitude, но поне се беше запазил аутосейва и не съм загубил никакъв прогрес. И тъкмо сме на време за екзекуцията на Рогвир.
Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
Stand back. Interrupting an execution is a serious crime. Stand back. Interrupting an execution is a serious crime.
Bet she know now, Advar.
Get on
You betrayed us.
Rogvir, you helped
Stand back.
Stormcloak.
Махам се. Окей. Определено не трябва да спираме екзекуцията, очевидно. Да. Добре. Явно трябва да гледам.
Positions.
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
You betrayed
Get
us.
on with it!
You should tell her that her uncle is scum that betrayed his high king. Bet
Traitor!
she knows now, Advar.
You're all heart, Vivian.
Rogvir, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrig. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude. He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric
Liar.
challenged Torrig. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords.
Boo!
Ужас, ще го трепат.
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
Уау. Оле му взема главата. Не, жалко. Защо гледаш към мен?
Some gate guard you were.
Good riddance to bad rubbish, I say.
Out with it.
More.
Yes? Yes?
Оле го джоба поне. О! Найс! Амулет на Таос.
You wouldn't be a sellsword, would you? I have a little problem you could solve. Mind yourself in my city, friend. This here axe in full swing is a right terrible sight. You stay out of trouble now. The Castle Dower dungeon can break
Damn
even
shame,
the
Rogvir.
strongest will.
You're a good man. I'm waiting. Yes?
Shouldn't have been like this.
Окей, моля говоря с това пич. Никой няма да събере трупа на човек. Seriously?
Yeah?
Какъв е проблема, който имаш?
I may have accidentally let a prisoner escape. The leader of one of those bandit groups. I told everyone he died during questioning, and I need you to track him down and make sure he doesn't show up to disprove that.
Okay.
Good. I'll have a sack of coin waiting for you when you get back.
Nice. Кога е следващата екзекуция?
Ain't got one, but I'd fancy a chance at that Jari Ra's scrawny neck. Filthy Argonia never would have set foot in this city if High King Torrig was still alive. I can tell you that. Remember, I need that bandit dead, not alive. Need something? I'm the headsman here in Solitude. It's my job.
Заед ли си доста често с екзекуции?
Depends on what you mean by busy. I'm also the head jailer in the dungeon here. Quiet job, usually.
Okay.
Keep your head about you.
Ами да е квест, което е хубаво. Който е kill the leader, blablabla. Има ли някой? Не. Това е просто стената на Solitude. Има гард тук, е? Какво ще ми кажеш, пич?
Citizen, I don't abide fancy clothes, but you look like you. They say Ulfric store. How can I help a brother Nord?
О, шит. Окей, връщаме се назад. Малко по-в началото на града.
I'm not interested, Jari. It doesn't matter how many times you ask.
You might want to rethink that.
Така. Началото на града. Тъй. The Winking Skyrim. Нека видим какво има тук. Това трябва да е нещо като механичка или странопленница на обед.
This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors, the Imperials.
Fuck the Imperials, man.
We drink to our youth, to the days come and gone, for the age of aggression is just about done. We'll drive out the Stormcloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home.
I hate you.
Down with Feel free to make requests.
Значи си членка на на колежа на бардовете?
Only in that I'm a graduate. I work here at the Winking Skyrim. I would highly recommend it though. Talk to Viarmo if you're interested.
That's it. I'm not retiring ever. End of discussion.
Има ли някакви слухове из града?
Generally, if you want rumors, you should talk to Corpulus. That said, I did see a visitor pass through on his way to the Blue Palace.
Печели ли се добре да си бард?
Oh, no. But being surrounded by good music, good drink, and good friends is all I've ever asked for.
Okay.
You should think about staying the night. Corpulus.
Okay. Ще ми дъниш с... Shut up!
There's nothing like a good song to lift the spirit in troubled times.
Shut up! Да, това е хубаво. Голум A. Sorex Vinius, Corpulus Vinius. Имаме това, какво ще ми кажеш.
I have no business with you. Leave me.
Seriously, bro?
Go away.
You're
I
slimy.
have more important things on my mind right now. I don't like strangers. Need something?
Окей. Какво ще ми кажеш?
There's always more to be done.
Ти беше на екзекуцията, нали?
I showed up to watch, yeah. I don't know if they were right to execute him for what he did, but I'll tell you something. It couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
Still plenty of songs to sing and we
Това
drink
звучи доста грубо. Доста грубо.
Listen, Rogvir and I grew up together. It was us, a few others, and Vivian. Vivian Onus. I have no idea why, but one day I told Rogvir I liked her. It was a stupid thing to do. He mocked me incessantly after that. From that point forward, every time Vivian and I were anywhere close to each other, he made sure to humiliate me. He beat me up, dumped meat on my head, anything he could get away with. Once he even slipped a beehive into my bed. We were children, sure, but Rogvir never outgrew that immaturity or his cruelty. So any talk about him being an honorable Nord? Pure folly.
Кое е шефа на Skyrim?
Jarl Elisif the Fair. Poor woman. Losing her husband and king like that. It was a dark day for us all. Damn. That reminds me. I have a delivery to make to her steward, Falk Firebeard. He ordered a special bottle of Strass Mackay rum.
Мога аз да го занеса вместо тебе.
Saved me a lot of trouble. Here. Take it to the Blue Palace.
Okay.
I was done talking anyway.
Welcome to the Winking Skyver, friend.
Това имаш за продам.
For the thirsty, food for the hungry.
Yeah. I'm going to sell you some shit, okay? Защо си именувал храната си, кръчмата си, страноприемцата си The Winking Skeever?
Well, as it turns out, I had a pet
Намигащия
skeever when I was
скивър.
a boy, and he used to wink.
Имал си скивър за домашното име. Това са тия големите пухове.
They were smaller back then.
Да си чул някакви слухове наоколо?
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Пик ще го наставяхме. Искам слухове.
Varnius Junius stopped by here on his way to court. He was worried about something. I'm sure Falk Firebeard could tell you what.
Други слухове?
I've heard Jari Raz hanging around the Wells district, looking for new blood to hire.
Други слухове?
People say there's a man wandering the streets near the Blue Palace. He seems distressed, but he's not making any sense.
Други
I
слухове?
think the Bard's College might be looking for recruits. You should speak to the head of the college, Viarmo, if you're interested.
Други слухове?
People say there's someone in Riften that can change your face, make you look completely different. Do you believe that?
Това квест го имам вече. Къде мога да науча за мен? Това го знам.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Fuck your room, man. TPS.
Good evening. I'm Pantia Atia, the master vocalist.
Какво правиш тук?
I'm a bard from the Bard's College here in Solitude. Wanderers like you should think about applying.
Моля да
Sure.
искам
What can I do
песен.
for you?
Искам The Dragonborn Comes.
Yes.
Do it, bitch.
This one's a favorite of mine. A legend we all know and love.
Our hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you, the Dragonborn comes. With a voice wielding power of the ancient Nord art. Believe,
The Dragonborn comes.
It's
an end to the evil of all Skyrim poems. Beware, the Dragonborn comes.
For the
darkness has passed, and the legend yet grows. You'll know, the Dragonborns come.
It's been my honor to perform at the Blue Palace on many occasions. His late lordship was quite the admirer.
I approve. Ooh, what are you?
Suits me. It's stiff. Yet another new face. I'm from Hammerfell, you see. I can hardly keep track of all the people I've been meeting.
Доста си далеч от дома.
Aye, but I'll be here in solitude for longer still. Not as skill as a Fletcher drew me to this place. I wanted to learn. And there is still much of Skyrim I wish to see. I hear there is a city, Windhelm, that is nearly white with... what do you call it? Oh yeah, snow. And far to the west lies a ruin, Volskag. Inside there's said to be a wall, black as night, and it speaks in the ancient dragon tongue. There are wonders in this place I never dreamed imaginable.
Съм пътувал бая, даже и в Хелген съм бил.
Where the dragon attacked? We've heard rumors of death and fire from the skies, but no real news.
Всичките слухове са верни, брато.
Then we should soon be selling arrows by the bushel. A sword is no good against a dragon.
Yep.
Good to talk to a fellow traveler.
By blade or... I fight with both blade and spell. You might say I'm equipped to handle nearly any threat. So, shall we...
I'm going to become a bard. Сега ще почнем квест чейна за бард. Това е много готино. Кое си?
Can you spare a septum? Lost an eye during the...
Окей, ето ти.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
Добре. Наистина ли си бил в армията?
What? You see a man fallen on hard times, and you think he's been like that forever? I was there. I fought in the Great War. I was on the field at Anvil. And when I was struck down, they left me.
Aww.
You understand? They left me for dead. I didn't leave them.
Каква е историята ти, старче?
I was the finest scout in the Legion once. Tracked down all the places in the wilds that were causing people trouble. Lost my helmet in one of the old caves. My pretty, pretty helmet. Life just got worse after that. Kept losing things. So many things.
Ами ако намеря този шлем за тебе?
Oh, you could? I sure would love to have it again. Could show you some of my old scouting tricks.
Добре. Нов квест получи.
I do miss that helmet.
Също сме на Барден. На Бард получи. Там.
You wouldn't have a few minutes to run down to everything I got on display, really.
Сол. Знаеш, купа цялата сол. Ще ти продам... Нямам какво ти продам, честно. Как са ти продажбите?
They're adequate. Honestly, I rely on the business brought in by the burning of King Olaf, and that's not likely to happen this year.
Какво е изгарянето на крал Олаф?
It's a great big festival put on by the bards every year. They burn an effigy of old King Olaf. It's quite a bit of fun. The bards give out spiced wine during the festival, so they put it in a big order. And then, for weeks after, demand is so high, I can barely keep up. But with the death of High King Torig, the festival has been declared in poor taste. So it looks like it won't happen this year.
Жалко. Какво ти трябва от доковете?
Well, I've got a shipment of spices the East Empire Company is holding. I need someone to convince them to release it.
Okay, ще го направя.
Great. Get back to me when you're done and I'll give you something for your time.
Yeah. Твоето вино с по тайна рецепта ли се прави?
Oh, yes. A secret family recipe. The only good thing my father Octave ever did. In fact, it's so good, no one else in Skyrim even tries to make any.
Okay.
Good luck out there. Seems like a tough time to be wandering Skyrim.
Dean Inga says a bard can never have enough practice. So, would you like a tune?
Какво правиш тука?
I'm a bard, from the Bard's College here in Solitude. Wanderers like you should think about applying. Thanks for taking the time. People never want to talk to me.
Fresh. You look like you could do with a ripe apple. Or a tomato. Cabbage. Or leek.
Обзавам се, че доста интересни хора минават тук.
That I do. I had a messenger from Dragon Bridge stop here on his way to the Blue Palace not too long ago. He was very nervous. Mentioned something about needing help.
Нямаш ли проблеми да намираш зрели продукти за продан?
I have my ways, but it's not easy these days. The Black Blood marauders have been plundering ships off the coast. A lot of people been hurt by their foolishness.
The finest fish here. Caught daily.
Come back when you figure out how to spend money.
I've got plenty of fresh fish for you.
Къде си ловиш рибата?
Down at the docks. There are a few good spots if you can avoid the East Empire Company workers and those red wave thugs.
Ти и дъщеря ти бяхте на екзекуцията.
Svari, yes. It's been hard on her. The girl misses her uncle. I've tried to explain that Rogvir did something bad, and that we all have to be accountable for our actions. But the child feels what she will. These are troubled times. Be on your guard out there.
Get your fresh fruit and produce here.
Сигура е ковача. Ще да видя той какво прави. Преди това да имаме този пич.
You look new. I'm new too. I think we could be friends.
Okay.
You're passing through Solitude? Maybe you're looking to make some easy gold, yes?
Да, що па не. Какво имаш предвид?
It's easy to find things to sell. Things nobody will miss. Things from underground, or just left lying around in someone's house. I bet the two of us were very alike. So why not take the next step? We can help each other. My sister DoGGy and I are treasure hunters. We like to collect things.
Не съм крадец, брато.
Of course not. Thieves take what is precious. Thieves steal. We just take what will not be missed, what no one needs anymore. Maybe we take some weapons and stop a few deaths. Who would call that thievery?
Okay, слушам.
I knew you looked like a clever one. With the war, many more ships come through these docks, loaded with weapons and pay, but few people, and they pass through dangerous waters. We have an interest in one of those boats, the Ice Runner. The Solitude Lighthouse will be guiding it in, but if its fire were to go out, the Ice Runner would run aground.
Значи искаш да изгася огъня в фара?
What an interesting idea. I think if someone were to do something like that, there would definitely be a certain amount of loot to be shared. Yes, if someone were to put out the lighthouse fire and then meet me on the docks afterwards, I could certainly direct them to that loot.
Какво ще стане с моряците на лодката?
Don't worry about them. We'll make sure they wash up safe. Maybe they'll even pay us for their heroic rescue from their sad crash.
Okay.
It would be best if we spoke little until you've completed your task.
Okay. Добре, малмари падалани. Надявам се този епизод да ви хареса.
You should see me when you get bored, stranger.
Yeah. Продължаваме в следващия епизод да се размотаме из Solitude. От тогава нека си от с вас и очаквайте скоро следващия епизод.